Hello, I'm Bethany from Bethany Wellness. Join me for this standing only yoga class. Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today for this standing only yoga class. So the reason I thought it might be nice to do a standing only class is sometimes we're so much time on the mat that actually can kind of get uncomfortable on the wrists or the knees if you have issues with knees and wrists. So this class might be awesome for you to just get a rest from so much pressure on the knees and the wrists. So let's begin in mountain pose. Just come to standing on your mat, maybe towards the middle to top of your mat, reaching the fingers down. And as I connect to mountain, I always like to lift the toes up and place them back down very intentionally, like really notice placing each toe down on your mat. So rooting down through the feet. And then soften the knees just a little bit so we're not locking the knees. Take your gaze somewhere either to the ground or straight ahead. And begin to soften your gaze. So we're first connecting here with breath, connecting to our mat and quieting our mind, our body, our spirit. See if you can sink down towards the mat a little more. So thinking about gravity, pulling your shoulders down away from your ears. Maybe softening the knees a little more. And then feel even pressure between your right and left foot. And we're standing mostly tall, but we're allowing some softness through the spine. So we're not overly arching the spine, but we're also not rounding the spine. We're allowing the natural curve of the spine. Begin to take some nice full breaths, letting the breath begin in the low belly. As you inhale, let it travel to the middle of your chest, then all the way up underneath your collarbones. 3-part inhale. Pause for a moment at the top of your inhale before you exhale. And take 2 more of those 3-part breaths. Good. Then begin to rotate your palms out. Rise the arms overhead, coming into extended mountain, reaching arms high. Take your gaze up towards the fingers. Connect hands at heart center. Take your gaze down to the fingers. Good. Inhale, rise arms up. Then release your arms down by your sides. Let's do that again. Inhale, rise arms up, gaze up. Exhale, connect hands at heart center, gaze down. Good. Then release arms by your sides. Good. One more time. Inhale, rise arms up, gaze up. Connect hands at heart center, gaze down. And release your arms by your sides. Give them a little shake, a little shimmy. Good. This time, inhale, extended mountain, arms high, side bend to the right. Release the right arm down, gently stretch your left side. So fingers are active on the right hand, actively reaching down. Inhale back to center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale back to center. Goalpost your arms, baby back bend. Draw the shoulder blades together, gaze up. Inhale, both arms high. Connect hands at heart center, forward fold. Releasing your head and arms down. Knees can be as bent as you would like. Give your head a nod, yes and no. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw your hands to your shins. Flatten your back, creating a number 7. Then bring arms out to a T. Rise all the way up. Extended mountain, arms high. Connect hands at heart center, gaze down. Inhale, rise arms high. Open arm twist to the right. Right arm behind you. Create a T with your arms. If this is too intense, make it less of a T. Just bring those arms in a little. Inhale back to center. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Take your gaze to the back hand. Good. Inhale back to center. Connect your hands at heart center, forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw hands to your shins, flat back, number 7 with your body. Bring arms out to a T, rise all the way back up. Extended mountain. Connect hands at heart center, gaze down. Inhale, rise arms high. Exhale to chair. Sit down in your chair. So warming up the legs a little bit. Round the tailbone down just gently or slightly. We're not overly rounding the back. We're still allowing a curve, but we want to tuck the tailbone down so we're not overly arching. Connect hands at heart center. One last breath. Exhale, forward fold. Give your head a nod, yes and no. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw hands to shins. You can either bring arms out to a T to rise up or bring hands to hips and rise up. You choose. It's your practice, your body. Mountain pose, arms by your sides. Inhale, both arms high. Step left foot back, crescent lunge. Back heel lifts up, allowing you to lunge into that right thigh. Steady breath. Right knee is bent over the right ankle. You can look down real quick just to be sure. You should be able to see your toes on the right foot. Connect hands to heart center. One last breath. Step your left foot forward. Forward fold as you exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Either draw hands to hips to rise or bring arms to T position, then rise up, extended mountain. Connect hands to heart center. Release arms by sides, mountain pose. Inhale, float arms high. Exhale, crescent lunge, left leg back. Let's switch that. Let's be even. Right leg back. Left knee is bent over your left ankle. Look down to make sure you can see your toes. Your back heel lifts, allowing you to lunge into that left leg. Steady your breath. Connect your hands to heart center. Step your right foot forward. Take a breath here. Then exhale, forward fold. Give your head a nod, yes and no. Inhale, halfway lift. Strong number 7, tailbone reaches back. You choose how to rise. You can do T position or bring hands to hips, then rise up to extended mountain. Then release your arms by your sides, mountain pose. Step your feet to the wide edges of your mat. So you're coming a little bit wide here with the feet forward. Hands draw to hips. Inhale first, then as you exhale, begin to hinge forward, coming into sort of that halfway lift. So our back is flat and our gaze is down. You can stay right here. You'll feel this nice stretch through the back of your legs. Or if you would like, you can begin to walk your hands down your shins, coming into a little bit more of a fold. Or if you would like, explore what feels good. You can bring hands to the mat and widen your feet by heel toeing the feet out and then sinking down a little more. So meet yourself where you're at. Explore and honor your body. Whichever variation you chose, make sure you can maintain steady breath. That's your guide. If breath is shallow, it's too intense. Then begin to slowly heel toe your feet in so that you can bring hands to hips, whichever variation you've chosen. Slowly rise up with a flat back and draw those feet in. Nicely done. You can shake out those legs a little bit. Then bring arms up to a V. Slowly begin to lower your right arm down and bring the left arm out. Shooting star, begin to lift up that right leg. We're finding our counterbalance here with our palms and our arms. And with your foot lifted up, flex that foot, that right foot. Steady breath, steady focus. As you connect with balance, Option here for support would be to every so often touch your big toe down, or your toes, your tips of your toes, for support. Or if you have a chair nearby, you're welcome to use your right hand and just kind of rest it on a chair. Couple more breaths. Good, and slowly release down. Shake out your star, shooting star. Love that one. Love shooting star. Rotate, bear swings. Love the bear swings. Good, and switching sides. Arms come up to a V. Lower your left arm down, and then bring the left leg out. Big toe can touch every so often if you'd like support in your shooting star. Flex the foot on your left foot. One more breath. Good, then slowly lower the leg down, lower the arms, shake it all out, bear swing. Good. Then finishing, standing at attention. Bring hands to heart center. Gaze is either down to fingertips or down to the ground. Begin to settle into a breathing pattern that is slow and calm and steady. Root down through your feet. Shoulders release away from ears. Soften your knees. Bend your knees a little bit more than at the beginning of our practice. Find a neutral spine so that we're just letting it be in the curves that are natural for our spine. Let your breath travel from the belly up to shoulders with each breath. And pause for a moment in between your inhale and exhale. Invite some stillness here. Even though you're standing, we can still find stillness by connecting with breath. If you're comfortable, you're welcome to close your eyes briefly, or you can still just keep your gaze down. You'll notice after connecting to several rounds of breath and being still, so we're not moving our body, we're being still. You may notice there's a few points where you don't feel the sensations of your body. You don't notice all the parts of your body. You might just notice your feet connecting to the ground. You might notice your hands touching, but perhaps you don't notice your arms or your legs. You're just feeling settled into some stillness. Good, then slowly release your arms down by your sides. Take a deep breath in and out. Good, bring some movement in, wiggle your fingers and toes. Can even sway a little bit with those bear swings. Thank you so much. It was my honor to guide you through this standing yoga class today. We'll end with Namaste. The teacher in me honors the teacher in you. Namaste. Be well.